just wait for you. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Patreon, and I will put the handles down below and over there. Ooh. Oh, they're getting stupider and stupider and stupider. So we're going to go back to America's Got Talent and revisit Marcelito Pomoy. I think he's going to do Time to Say Goodbye, which is just puts me in mind of the film Step Brothers when Will Ferrell sings it. And hopefully I can get that out of my head to enjoy this performance. So let's just go. Oh, lovely. I love his female voice. It's just so crystal clear. It's very heavily nasal. Now, a lot of people consider nasal singing to be like a bad thing, but it is not. It's a tool to use and it can have a variety of amazing effects. So if you go heavy on the nasal, you can cut through entire bands. If you're going for a really kind of sharp one, you can make your head voice ring like he is. There's just a lot more to nasal quality than that meh, like an annoying sound. Perfect example right here. This is beautiful. Lovely gentle start as well, so it just gives that room to grow. Anyway, let's keep going. Time to say it's time to say goodbye. So we've had the male voice now. It's just, you can totally feel the difference of the weight that voice carries. The larynx drops to accommodate time to say goodbye. Now, the interesting thing about that vocal is it is all kind of held in, but he is directing the flow of resonance. So time, it kind of feels like it's sucking in. To feels like it's pushing out. So it's just got this lovely like push and pull. Yeah, he's got such good control of his voice, both of them. Let's keep going. That vibrato. Yes! Woo woo! Go Marcelito.
Marcelito!
That was amazing. He romped home. This competition's going to be very, very difficult with him and Angelina in it because they're both so good. Now, when he's jumping back and forth between those voices, I've said it before, but the level of control that you need to jump octaves and kind of modulate your larynx placement, just insane. Just wild. One thing I like about watching Marcelito perform is how grounded he is. So he doesn't move very much. The performance is all in his vocal, where it should be, in my opinion. He's not doing cartwheels or jumping around or anything like that. He's just standing, making sure that he's got full body support and concentrating on flipping in between these two voices. Now you could see that he was very, very controlled with his breathing as well. He was kind of pushing mostly from his diaphragm. It looked like there wasn't a lot of shoulders up and down and his chest kind of in and out. It was all kind of very much like that. And that just controls the airflow. False vocal folds, nowhere to be seen. Oops, I hit that thing again. So when we're singing, we have got our true vocal folds, and then on top of those, we've got false vocal folds. Now, if the false vocal folds come into play while you're singing, you can get what's called constriction. Basically kind of distorts the voice, adds tension, all sorts of things. You can use it for effect. It's not really recommended though, but you can keep these right out the way, and that just allows that sound to be much clearer. Now, you can't get much clearer than what he is doing, so it's very clear that he is getting them out the road. Like a wee tip to get your false vocal folds out of the way while you're singing is just kind of envision that your ears are going to pop off your head. A bit like that, right? And you kind of open up the space inside your throat and it keeps them out the road. Makes everything sound a whole lot clearer. Ah! Whereas if I was just relaxing, I don't know if that'll make it into the video, but it's an example. The fact that he sings in so many languages as well is kind of baffling to me because he's completely self-taught. So he must just have like a ridiculously good brain for like storing information and remembering how to do things, because he's got the kind of the chops of somebody that's trained for a very, very long time. So yeah, well done Marcelito, absolutely amazing. Amazing! So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, then hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. Now this might actually be one of the easiest ways to say goodbye so far in my entire channel. Ha 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 ha. So, thank you so much for joining me, but unfortunately, it is time to say goodbye. Ha! Fitting. A fitting it. Finally. I didn't have to think about it. Bye.